might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like
Welcome
I
back.
don't care.
Weekend Game Plan here on TSN 690. Matthew Ross and Dave Trentadue with you. We'll take you up until 9 o'clock, and then it's the Play It Again radio show with Mr. Mitch Gallo. Let's get to our next guest.
Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper's sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
All right, sports at thesuburban.com to get in touch with Mark. And Mark, let us get to the Good Deeds Cup.
Yes, and Happy New Year to you guys. Nice to talk to you. Now, there's still time for teams to take part in the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup 5th season, and it has a different take this year on how to win. Now, for the 2021 season, minor hockey teams are being encouraged to pitch an idea for a good deed that would make a positive impact on their local community in what is called the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup pitch. And to enter, teams in U11, U13, and U15 categories are invited to make their pitches via 30-second video entry on Twitter by January 28th. They need to use hashtag Good Deeds Cup and tag at Chevrolet Canada in their submission for a chance to win $100,000 for the charity of their choice. Now, the 11 regional winners will get $2,000 for their charity. Top 3 will receive $5,000, and the top team will be able to donate $100,000 to their cause. Now, then fans are going to be invited to help to select the eventual winner when the top 3 pitches have been picked, and that voting period will run from February 14th to February 23rd. Votes can be made on the Good Deeds Cup page, which can be accessed through the Chevrolet.ca site. And new this year, Chevrolet Canada will also be donating $50 for every video pitch submitted, up to $75,000 to the Hockey Canada Foundation's Assist Fund. And that provides subsidies to qualifying families so they can afford registration fees and equipment. So good on them for adding that in. It's a nice accessory from Chevrolet, you could say.
All right, very nice. On to the pitch.
Yeah, and Canada Soccer recently announced the recipients of the 2020 Canada Soccer Nation Champions, and the annual recognition campaign focused on honoring volunteers who supported their club on protocols under the Canada Soccer's Return to Soccer guidelines in the past season. Canada Soccer's Quebec champion is Laval's Benoit Brabant of the Delta de Laval. Now, Brabant is a director of soccer within the sports committee. The Deltas of Laval are a multi-sport platform. You know, they have all different teams under the banners in different sports. And his dedication and contribution to the Delta Soccer Club has been greatly benefited the players, volunteers, and coaches of the clubs and the Laval region. Now, the Deltas have continuously improved thanks to Brabant's unconditional involvement and his almost daily commitment. Now, he takes care of the club's administration and daily operations for the Delta, is a board member for the Regional Committee for Soccer Laval, and he also deals with the City of Laval in order to constantly advance soccer in all its aspects. Now, he was part of the Return to Play Committee for the Laval region, where his ideas greatly facilitated the return to soccer in Laval last summer. And his experience and dedication ensured that all scenarios were well considered. The rules were applied perfectly to ensure the players, volunteers, and coaches are safe to return on the pitch in consideration of the established standard. And he also even spent time out organizing and deploying return-to-play health protocols out in the field. So he was out and about during it as well.
And finally, on the ice.
Yeah, well, listen, you know, hope springs eternal, even if spring is in the offing. And following the latest lockdown for the Quebec Midget AAA Hockey League, what had shown on the website as a January 20th start for games is now pushed to February 17th. And if that startup is delayed, there's plans in place to start in March. Schedule could even push into the summer where they'd play, I think, maybe 32-game schedule that would take them to August. But the league committee is also looking at, having a team. They're planning to have a team at the TELUS Cup, which is now set for Calgary this coming May. So they have to have a format of how to decide out of all the squads in Quebec to earn that right. But there's so many moving pieces in the pandemic situation that at this point, as much as I want to see the teams hit the ice, time is running out to salvage any reasonable facsimile of a season. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's tough. Listen, most importantly, everyone stays safe and active in some way, walking, shooting outside in the backyard with a hockey stick and a net or something to that effect. Mark is always reachable, sports@thesuburban.com. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. And you guys, as we say, stay safe, take care,